Scary times are upon us. Scary times. Alright, let's see here. For starters, let's do that audio test. Where are we at? Times are upon us. Pretty sure we're good, yeah. I can hear my own voice, that's kind of the point. Alright, sharing links. And then we're on our way. Should probably put the hashtag on it too. Oop. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. God damn. Yep. You know, Tales of Xillia is a niche game when Twitter's search system doesn't even detect it. Oh boy. Bam! Bada bing. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think. Shan't need that anymore. Alright, I think we're good to go. So without further ado, let's pick up right where we left off. So we ended at Sherrilton. That's good. Tried to sleep at the end. Wouldn't let us. For plot reasons. Mind you. But it's okay. Because we're gonna get a free rest anyhow. And besides, the only person who needs it is everyone, so... yeah. So we're gonna explore this area over here. We never actually looked over here. So... The Lady of Sherrilton just walked right past me. Oh man, today's gonna be good. What does that mean? Say, there's some weirdos in Sherrilton tonight. Really strange people.
We've been waiting for you.
Good job. You did a good job waiting.
Wow. You live here?
Nice and luscious.
Rashigo soldiers.
Whoa! Hold your fire.
Who was that?
Have our guests departed?
I don't know. I think if you look around, you'll probably see that your guests probably departed. I'm going to assume that's their guests. Oh, who am I fooling? I already know who the guests are.
Brought your friends, I see.
Klein, let me introduce you. Oh, I never got their names.
Badum Tisk.
I hear you came to my sister's aid. I'm Klein Cheryl. I'm Drissel's older brother, as you've no doubt guessed.
Lord Klein is the governor here in Sherrilton.
Really? How rude of us to keep you waiting outside. Please, let's continue our conversation.
You have a nice necklace. And a very interesting style of hair. But we are accepting of, what is not traditional on this channel. So we take it anyway.
I see. So you protected my sister from wasting her money on worthless trinkets again.
Wait, no we didn't. We got it anyway.
Besides, I got a good deal and made some new friends in the bargain.
Oh, you know what? I just realized the cups and table plates on the table thing are the exact same ones that were picked up from that scammer. Never noticed that in my entire time playing this game.
Rowan, please look after our guests.
It would be my pleasure, sir.
Secrets. I love them.
I have some matters to attend to, if you will excuse me.
Awesome.
I've got to run too.
Huh?
Nature calls. I better leave now before things get messy.
Go take your shit, Alvin. I'm pretty sure this place has a bathroom, though.
So you're on some great journey, right? You simply must tell me all about your travels. I've never even been out of this town. I want to hear all about the faraway places you've been.
I've never been outside either, but then
Ellie became pals with Jude and everyone. We crossed mighty oceans and explored forbidden forests. We saw giant waves and toadstools that made everyone cry.
You know, that sounds a lot more grandiose than it felt. It's actually impressive.
It's vast and wild, teeming with dangerous creatures. There are giant octopuses pretending to be rocks.
Rock octopuses? You don't say?
Octopi.
and fish and eels and clams.
Oh, I've seen clams. The shells anyway. They sell shell jewelry in the shops in the plaza. It's all so gorgeous.
That sounds really nice.
I'll give you one of my favorite pieces as a present next time, as a token of our friendship.
I'm glad they're getting along at least.
Clams turned into pretty jewelry? This I gotta see.
So giving presents is a way to establish friendship?
Why yes. To the giver, a present is a symbol of trust. To the receiver, a present serves as a warm reminder of our friendship.
And getting stuff for free doesn't stink either.
I see.
Yes, in fact, it smells quite nice.
It would appear my young mistress has made some very good friends. Make yourselves at home. Help yourself to tea and treats.
Gladly. Yes. Absolutely. Before we talk to any of these people, though, what we're gonna do is explore, I think it's this mysterious jewel right here. Very important. Just chilling out in this desk or vase, one of the two things. There's some more stuff I think you can explore upstairs as well. Various rooms and such with some items in it. I've made a habit to check this area every time I come here. I don't think this room has anything, but the room across the hall should, if memory serves me right. So let's see. Lord Manor's room. I think so, yes. We have a scroll of Cheryl, Kresnik the Genesis Age. In the beginning, chaos reigned over the formless void, but Kresnik the Genesis Age did conquer this chaos. In his right hand, a lance of righteousness, in his left, a vessel for his shelled world. He set forth from the old lands and made a covenant with Maxwell, Lord of Spirits. And thus did they open the frontiers of the sacred realm, Brise Maxia. Very interesting lore there. Also a parrot, who does in fact not talk. Just in case you were wondering. That's a pretty interesting piece of literature to keep next to your bedside, though. But it does say Scroll of Cheryl, so... being that we are in Cherylton, makes sense, I suppose. I don't think there's anything over here, so I think that about does it. The only thing we got out of this was a mysterious jewel and a piece of lore. Let's talk to Mila real fast. See what's going on.
You can't take your eyes off these things. You that into antiques?
No, not particularly. I'm simply fascinated by the illogical proclivity of humans to apply an abstract concept like beauty to everyday objects.
Very nice.
Pretty deep.
I've also been thinking about our current predicament. There's something to be said for hiding in plain sight, but we should not tarry here for long.
Yeah, we shouldn't overextend our stay. They've been so good to us already.
And that could backfire. Who knows? They're absolutely adorable lilies. But Tipo is way too cute. Oh, fuck. Of course I can't help but wonder how a stuffed animal learned to talk. Yeah. That is the mystery of the year. Is Elise anything unique? They have two different pools, so I'm gonna assume yes. Drusilla and I are going out later to look at cute accessories together. Cool. Oh, I didn't notice that either. The symbols for people you can talk to, there's two different ones. One, the open mouth variant, which is for people you haven't spoken to, and the closed ones for those you have. I never noticed that. We should leave the manor. I went over to say you're welcome. Yeah. Good point. I thought there might be something over here too, but yeah, probably not. Alvin's off taking a shit, so let's talk to Rowan.
I have been in the service of Lord Klein for about 2 years now.
Good shit.
He is a fine ruler, despite his youth. He believes in freedom and equality for his people.
Based.
If he has any real flaw, it's that he spoils Lady Drusilla too much.
Very interesting. If there's anything that I could be of service with, please don't hesitate to ask. Alright, well, I guess we're heading out then, yeah?
Klein, why the unfriendly face?
Holy shit!
I'm afraid I can't permit you to leave just yet. Now that I know it was you who infiltrated the laboratory in Fenmont.
Oh boy. Holy shit. Man, this room has gotten sour.
What are you talking about?
I don't even know what a laboratory in Fenmont is.
Alvin told me everything.
Ah, thanks,
He
Alvin.
did what?
Now what? Will you hand us over to the military?
No. I want to know what you saw in that facility. Rashigal has undergone dramatic changes ever since Noctigal acceded the throne.
New name.
And those of us in the 6 ruling houses are not told of his activities.
The military is holding people captive and draining their mana to develop a new weapon.
Human experimentation? He would go that far?
Oh, he would.
I'd like to believe you're lying, but all the pieces fit.
So Noctigal is the man behind the experiments? The king of Rashigal?
He would have to be. It's hardly hospitable to keep Drusilla's friends captive in our home. But you must leave this city at once.
Well, somehow that lasted.
Thank you, Lord Klein.
Now we gotta find Alvin. Alright. Sure, we can do that. Let's chat a bit, though. Whatever your reasons may have been, sneaking into Fenmont's research center was an act of madness. By the time you realize what it means to contend with King Noctigal, I fear it will be too late. Oh! Well, thanks for the warning. Oh, Ellie. You and your friends didn't do anything wrong. It's sad to think I might not see you again. Yeah. And we only just met, too. Ain't that some shit? Alright. Klein, what's up? Wish we could have figured out Noctigal's plans sooner. I'm grateful for what you've told me, so I can see my mistakes. Okay, cool, sweet, awesome. Alright, Alvin, where the hell are you?
Drusilla's house sure is huge.
Yeah, this might be bigger than my entire school.
I'd say about the same size. Making friends, let's do it.
There's a bunch of kids in Sherrilton's Plaza.
Looks like some of them are your age. Why not try to talk to them?
Hell yeah. So there's a side quest. This was actually kind of a pain in the ass, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever finished this one all the way. We'll initiate it here, but I don't have particularly high hopes in actually completing it, mind you. Expect that. Then they're just over here, I believe. Yes, they are. These two young kids in pink. Let's see what they have to say.
It was so pink and cute. Super cute. I've never seen anything so pink before. Super never.
Super never.
What is it?
I was just wondering.
What the heck are they talking about?
You don't have to be scared. They're just children. Go on and ask them.
Mila, you say that, but you have yet to realize the true terror of children. They are vicious little fucks. Exhibit A.
Excuse me. What's the cute pink thing you're talking about?
You were spying on us.
Fuck.
We have nothing to
Not
say
my
to
controller.
spies. Super nothing.
Super nothing.
Give us a quick peek.
Whoa. That weird thing talked. What is it?
Hey, it's
That's
pink.
super
Kinda.
weird.
He's not weird. He's Kipo.
Those are synonyms.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm still not gonna show the cute pink thing to someone like you.
Fine.
Ah, phooey.
But if you can show us that you love the color pink and prove you're a true pinkist,
They're a
we
cult.
may consider it.
Prove I'm a pinkist? How?
By bringing us super rare things that are pink. For example, start with the peach berry blossom. Bring us one of those, then we'll talk. We'll super talk!
Super talk. Alright, so we got our first objective. I don't know. Peach Blair Peach what the fuck was it called? Where is it? Where is it? Events, I think. Yep. Pretty in pink. Peach berry blossoms. These are relatively easy to find. We'll be seeing them on the trail relatively soon, but yeah. I think there's like 3 things total you have to find for them, and they do get progressively harder to find. I think I've only ever gotten up to like the 2nd object they wanted. I don't remember ever getting the 3rd object for them. And yes, this is a timed quest, by the way. After a certain point in the story, these guys, these 2 girls, they fucking vanish. They're gone. Out of there. Split. Another child with a quest. Let's see what they got. My daddy went off to work without the good luck charm I made. He said it's going to be a really tough job that will last for months and months. God damn. So I made him a 4 spirits charm to keep him safe. Aw. Please would you deliver it to my daddy? Sure, I have not an idea of who he is. But I know where he is. Aladi Sea Haven. Gotcha. Please tell him that I'll be a good girl, so don't worry and come home safely. Nice. All right, that'll be pretty easy. Can we access the world map? Ah, okay, that'll have to wait then. That'll have to wait. Pretty sure Alvin is in the plaza area. Well, not this plaza, but like the market area, maybe. Or downtown or some shit, I don't know. Central Plaza, there you go. Pretty sure he's this way. Yep. I love that carrier pigeon.
Hey!
Hey!
Don't hate us.
You tattletale, you jerk! You tattle jerk!
Tattle jerk.
How much did Klein pay you to sell us out?
Sell you out? Such an ugly phrase. Money isn't the only currency, you know. It's no secret that Lord Klein is unhappy with the current government. If we want info, we have to give some in return. It's called a trade. I told him what I know, and he gave you some juicy info in return, right?
Apt point. Very true.
King Noctigol of Rashigol is the man responsible for everything. So long as he remains alive, he could construct a 2nd or 3rd Lance of Kresnik.
Your going to assassinate the king?
Hell yeah.
What choice do I have? I can't allow him to continue, even if his death throws your country into chaos.
I suppose it's the lesser of two evils. We can't let him keep sacrificing innocent people for their mana.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Hey, you're the people from the wanted poster.
They recognize us.
I suppose strolling about wasn't the smartest idea.
Wind from the southwest, 2 meters per second. A nice breeze.
What are you doing here?
Taking a stroll.
Please, allow me to handle this.
Hey, Gramps, step out of the way before you break a hip.
Oh,
Oh dear me. What a fearsome trio. A bit on the sloppy side, though. You two in the rear. Isn't your formation a little wide? If you stand so far apart, how will you help your comrades in a moment of crisis?
Shut up, like we need your tactical advice.
I like that they still listen
And
to
you,
him regardless.
sir, aren't you standing a little too far forward? From there, you might be able to catch me. But the good people behind me, on the other hand... There's a good soldier.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Yeah, what the?
And they're finished.
Now, if
It's
you'll
over.
excuse me. Everyone please follow me.
Beautiful. Brilliant shit. Rowan, love him.
That was awesome! You sure showed those meanies!
Dear me. You misused the word awesome. It was merely a delay tactic.
Whatever it was, you saved us, Mr. Rowan.
Oh, please. Mr. Rowan was my father's name.
Rowan is fine.
What do you need from us?
My, get right to the point. Indeed, I have a favor to ask of you.
Of us notorious criminals? This can't be good.
The King of Rashagal came to the manor earlier and ordered our citizens be drafted into service.
Oof.
What?
No one likes a draft.
What was here?
Yes, the man you saw leaving by carriage earlier was King Nocturgal himself.
So he's the king of Rashagal.
Why is he forcing people into his service?
Maybe he needs more experimental subjects?
My master couldn't abide seeing his people in danger. He set off to rescue them.
He what?
But Nocturgal is not one who takes disobedience lightly.
Is Dracel's brother in danger?
Probably.
Undoubtedly, and I wish to rescue him. Will you assist me?
Any brother of a pal is a brother of mine, right, Ellie?
Hell yeah.
We can't turn a blind eye at this point. We should help.
Here we go again. For an honor student, you sure are lousy at learning lessons.
It's settled. We cannot allow Noctigal to proceed with any plan that involves using that weapon.
There's your answer.
You have my thanks.
Thanks, Salvin, for taking Beela's side and not
The
Jude's,
people
despite
were
the fact
taken
that they
from
are
Bermuda
saying
North.
the same thing.
We must make haste.
Bermia George. Alright. New location. How's Egg Principle?
If you leave an egg in an empty box and said egg gets crushed, the cause must lie within the egg itself. How's Egg Principle? It sounds obvious, but at the same time, not so much.
500 years ago, Professor Howe...
500 years?
...introduced how spirit channeling works.
Jeez.
Although people still channeled beforehand, right? They just didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah. Since spirits have no apparent physical form, people weren't aware they existed at all. But Professor Howe surmised that something had to be converting the mana from our mana lobes into arts.
And that turned out to be spirits.
Yep. His hypothesis was proven with the discovery of spirits that had taken physical forms.
And because he figured out what was inside the egg, the age of spirit arts was born.
Exactly. Although there's still a lot we don't understand about spirits.
Like Maxwell being a busty 20-year-old. Bet even Professor Howe didn't see that coming.
Heyo. Loyal butler. Rowan, no doubt.
Klein's quite the fool, attempting to directly defy King Noctigal.
I too counseled him against it. But as you can see, he can be quite stubborn.
Hey! Stop saying mean things about Drisell's brother!
Klein is a good man.
He most certainly is. Never have I met a lord who cares more deeply for his subjects. Indeed, he was kind and gentle long before he was a lord at all. 2 years ago, when I had nowhere else to go, he was gracious enough to hire me on as his butler.
Sounds like he's really important to you.
Very much so.
And he's so cool. Way cooler than Alvin.
I beg your pardon. I didn't quite catch that.
I'm sure Klein is still safe.
Of that I have no doubt. No harm will befall him on my watch.
Oh yeah. Got a lot of skits to go through, goddamn.
You are always together, aren't you?
Because we're best friends.
And because Chipo's so cute.
Really?
What? Of course he's cute.
Don't you think?
Well, he certainly isn't not cute, in a way that I can't quite put my finger on.
How can you not know? It's Tipo.
Oh, it's his little horns. Those are super cute.
Those are ears.
For shame! You're terrible with kids.
That was established quite a long time ago, actually. If you'll recall, not very long ago, we attempted to dump Elise on some random stranger. Very nice. Actually, no, we don't even need to save here. Well, no. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So we're heading towards the, what's it called? The, Colmar Trail. And this should lead us into, the fucking something gorge. Oh, hey. Rowan gameplay.
For this, clear the way.
Rowan gameplay. Let's see it. Oh. I don't think we... What tutorial do we need exactly? I don't think we need one by this point. Oh, we're getting a lot of power hits out of this one, though. Is it because of an elemental thing? Oh, fuck. I love barrowing enemies. And, oh, boom. And bang. Alright, nice. Okay, so for characters that are a part of the party but are not in your main playable form, they're relegated to the position of sidebar. They still gain XP, just not as much as the main, as your main crew. So if you're going to try and level everyone up consistently, it's good to rotate them out regularly. You know, that whole thing. What I'm actually going to do, though, is swap out Elise for Rowan. Just so we can get some time in with him. Rowan has plenty of fucking GP to use, so that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and update. So, Knife Revenge. I'll just throw a knife while recovering. That seems pretty handy. Good shit. And this is Assault. That's always useful. Increase the AC meter. Get more hits in. And this is basically just playing catch up. Earth Guard, that's good. We're just gonna go ahead and knock these two out. So that's HP Restoration Guard and Wind Guard, good. This over here is March Waltz. Interesting. Alright, we'll nab that. I don't see why we shouldn't. Alright, what about these sides here? Okay, there's Spirit, and then there's Mage Stun. I think Mage Stun's pretty useful, actually. So Rowan, just before we get into it properly, Rowan is a heavy arts user. He's not so much a physical type, nor is he really a heal type either. He's kind of a, if I were to compare him to anything, and apologies in advance if you're just not familiar with the reference, although if you're watching this, you probably should be. He's kind of comparable to the Final Fantasy's Black Mage, a little bit. I think that would be his equivalent in this game. So yeah, very heavy magic, especially the offensive variety. I think he dabbles a bit in some of the more support stuff as well. But I don't believe it's as heavy as his emphasis on offense so much. Air pressure! That's scary. Throwing nice alligator distance. Ooh, tacky. Wind lance. Alright. Conductor. TP will not be consumed during art tuning. Absolute reduction. 10% chance of 0 TP being consumed when That's not bad. Even if it's not really a high percentage, that's still something. Like a chance of, like a 1 out of 10 chance of not using any TP whatsoever for arts. What we get is, yeah, we're getting this right here. Think about how much, like, over time, think about how much TP will be saved on Rowan's end. That's genius. Now, let's see if he actually has the SP to back it up. So, what's that? It was absolute reduction? Fuck yeah. Level restore, that's a necessity, effectively. I want immunity. Give us... Knife Revenge. Wind and Earth Guard. Spirit. And I think that's about all we can really put on him. I mean, we could do Flash Guard, but... I don't know how useful that'd be for AI character. Alright, we'll leave it at that, I think. That's about all we can really do with them. And everyone else is more or less in the same spot they were. Obviously, not much has changed. But we're going to go ahead and swap out Rowan for Elise. Give Elise some time off the back. Introduce some new magic stuff. I should have saved here, actually. But it's whatever. Nobody gives a shit. Alright.
I guess even geezers like me are never too old for improvement.
It's true, old man. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So... maybe it'll... oh, fuck. I don't know if he's gonna do it. I can't fucking... he's in the party, and that's all that matters. He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff, alright? It's okay. We're good. He's doing stuff. Prankster. Kind of fucking... what title is that? Hey, I'm gonna check that, actually. What is that title? Prankster. Is that like for, advantage encounters? That can't be, because we didn't get one just then. Oh, exploitation of enemy weaknesses. Okay, we hit 50. Really? Only just now hit 50? There's no way. Wow. We're almost close to getting Monster Slayer. Only 20 more enemies to go. That's insane. I didn't even think... I thought I hit way more than that. 50. I mean, then again, we're still fairly early on, so... This series is fucky with my sense of time. Alright, I'm actually gonna pair up with Rowan for a little bit. Just to kind of branch off. So, Rowan has Auto Magic Guard. Splash Beam. That's their Link art.
Well, I used to lead the Russia-Gold Philharmonic.
Weren't you in the
And train
military?
them to march and highlight their solos at the opportune moments.
Right. I'll just let you leave it at that.
Awesome. Alright, Auto Magic Guard. If you choose Rowan as a partner, whenever an enemy attacks with a Spirit Art, Rowan will activate Magic Guard on you to automatically guard against the art. That's actually very good for heavy defense. Because if you're facing especially for magic type foes, as it clearly states down there, who are prone to using a lot of arts, you're going to want to pair with Rowan here. Alvin's Breaker is great, but if you're in a pinch, you're going to want to use Rowan. Very opposite kind of strategies here. Alvin with the heavy offense, Rowan with the heavy defense. So whichever suit fits your size, you know, have at that. All right, let's see. So this area is actually pretty interesting. One of my favorites, I'll be honest with you, just because of how it's sort of the layout is kind of. It's not very long, as you can tell. The Bermuda Gorge is right there, so there's not really a whole lot to see per se. But I like the kind of I like the setting here. It's a little unique compared to the other fields we've been to.
Do you know what you want to do when you grow
I
up?
can't really put my finger on it, but if you play it, you can tell.
Oh.
Oh, you probably could tell if you saw it.
If I grow up, people will laugh at me for holding Tipo.
We wouldn't laugh. After all, T-Bo's your friend.
He's right. Go ahead and grow up. You've got nothing to worry about.
Really?
Cross my heart.
That's great, Ellie. Now you can grow up and get married like you wanted.
Scary.
That's a secret.
Oh. Who do you want to marry?
No, come on. No. No. Get this shit out of my Tails game. No. Absolutely not. D, F tier shit. Come on. You're better than that. I'm over here singing this game's highest praises, and this is the shit it rewards me with. Ah, fuck. I am glad that was not a disadvantage. Disadvantage encounter. Breaker would be really nice right about now, but hey, it's whatever. I don't even need it. Splash Beam, fuck you. Come on, bitch. Oh, hey. Ah, there you are. Mila's hit with poison. That can't be. You know what? I wonder if I could have updated Rowan's equipment. Probably not, because he didn't join the party necessarily at when we were in town. But still, I'm kind of curious. What does he have on now? He has like the default shit. Oh wait, does health go down as we walk? Still at 740. No, fuck. That is way off. No, okay, so health does not actually go down when when poisoned. Okay, well the question is, do I have something to remove that? I do. There we are. Beautiful. Alright, Alvin and Rowan leveled up, so let's go ahead and get those guys sorted out. Terra Rupture, I think that's what we were working on. There we are. And nothing like some good old-fashioned... Okay, so this skill right here, Medicinal Meditation, seems useful? Not really, because you're always going to be moving in battle. Hey, how you doing? Sorry I missed last week. No, it's cool. Doing well, actually. Pretty nice. Glad you can make it. Yeah, Medicinal Meditation. Sounds cool in concept. Poor practice as far as I'm concerned. Because you're never really staying still in battle, so if you're using this, it's not really an opportunity for you to use it. Unless you're just going to intentionally stand, like, in the far back, away from the enemy and let everyone else do the fighting for you, but I don't know anyone who actually does that. Safety net, prevent encounter links. Oh, that's... How do they not get this? I mean, not that it matters, really, I guess. Encounter links, I can... The only thing different with encounter links is that they take a little longer to beat. Let's see. Pulse shots. I only have 1 GP left anyway, so... Let's see. Natural recovery. That's a little more useful than medicinal meditation. I guess I could put... I'll take the hit. I'll put the point in TP for medicinal. But I'm only doing it for the TP. not the art. And then Rowan. Let's see. Assault 2, that's pretty nice. Conductor, TP will not be consumed during art. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm not actually sure what art tuning is. There's a couple of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I actually don't really know how they work fully. Art tuning is one of them. I mean, it sounds good. If art tuning is a thing that he does frequently, then, you know. I forgot about one spin-off series last time. There's a Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. Oh, hang on. That's a big one. Tales of the World Radiant Mythology has 3 games, but only the first one was translated. Plays as a normal Tales game. Interesting. Oh, so it's like a, if I were to compare it to anything, I guess maybe like, kind of like a World of Final Fantasy type thing, but like not chibi and also not whatever the hell World of Final Fantasy is. I've only played the demo of that, by the way. I'm not even entirely sure what it is. But you can play with characters from the other games. Okay. Another crossover game. Oh, I did actually look into some of the older... I say some of the older Tales games. The only one I actually went and looked back at fully-ish was Fantasia. I'm going off of what I'm seeing. It doesn't look turn-based at all. Like, it looks like an early... It looks like how maybe an SNES game would have tackled like an action kind of game back then, like a proto-action, but not like the same type of action that Zelda is. Sort of like the same. It's weird. I'm not really sure how to describe it because I've never seen it before, but it doesn't look turn-based at all. I guess we can pour... Yeah, well, you know, we'll put this point in here. And I did look at Tales of Versus as well. It looks exactly like how Fantasia played, just with better graphics, and I assume better mechanics, given quality of life over time. I'm making these are all assumptions on my end, so I don't actually know for sure. This way, little boy. Oh, fuck. Grass tiger. And I'm poisoned. So much for immunity, goddamn. Or do I even have that on? And he's gone. As far as I know, none of the main games are turn-based. Okay, yeah. That's weird then. Because I've never heard of an SNES RPG not being turn-based. It's a very foreign idea. I didn't even think it was possible. Again, besides, well, asterisk next to Zelda. No, most people don't really consider Zelda a full RPG that way. But just for the ones in the back that do, it's not like Zelda. Also, I'm poisoned. I forgot about that. Also, thanks for the orange gel. Holy shit. Yeah, you know what? It actually it baffled me so much when I went and looked up like footage for Tales of Fantasia. That I sort of had to do a double take on it because I was fully expecting, you know, something akin to like old Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest maybe. That's where my expectation was set at, and then I got something that, from a distance, looked kind of similar to it, but you know, upon closer inspection, it was like something completely different. Which works to its benefit, I suppose. Oh my god, Alvin Breaker, I need you. Now I don't. Oh, Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was also talking about how this trail here, the Colmer Trail, is actually one of my favorites in the game. It's got like a fairly unique setting theme going on here, with like low hills and tunnels, and it's not very large either, so it doesn't really get all too exhausting to traverse through. I mean. Hell yeah.
Should have gone a little easier.
So this is experience.
Alright, let's get the next item over here. And then a jetpack feather, that's good. Alright, what do we got? I'm whirling assault. Okay, that actually seems pretty badass. It's like a if a sword was a machine gun. This is temptation. Charm an enemy. This is like charm an enemy with a 20% probability when performing a taunt. You know, it's probably. It seems so out of character for Mila, but it's funny too because that was like it's at the same time it's like it makes sense because that's the whole reason why Mila exists in the physical form she does. It's purely a tactic thing. Let's see, Bolt Strike. This one's interesting. It got actually 2 elements. Lightning Strikes, the Wicked, hold circle. Cast it or release it early for lightning attack. That's actually pretty cool. This was aerial backstep. Aerial dash, yeah, we're pouring in. We'll grab the, yeah, we'll grab this one. I probably could have poured it in TP as well, but I think that skill is actually more worthwhile. I think there's an Ifrit treasure around here in this area too somewhere. Pretty sure of it. And boop.
Over already?
Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Where am I? I am down here. So we're close to the Bermuda Gorge. But there's still some area around. Oop. Oh, there it is. I know it was somewhere in here. Boom. Bang. Power it. Wish I had more of those.
Should have gone a little easier.
That wasn't too bad.
And let's reap our reward. Money! Love it. Oh, a tunnel here too. I think there's a chest in here. Yep. These usually have chests. Oh, syrup bottle. That actually is a ailment prevention. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. Talon Storm. Downburst. Inflict 10% more damage when attacking a down enemy. Oh, that's badass. Hell yeah. I want to kick people when they're down. I'll take that. So, completely out of character for Jude, but I'll take it. And we'll go ahead and pour that into the HP. I decided to make an extra large spreadsheet with all games, mostly JRPGs I still want to play. But I kind of regret it because I'm not even halfway done and I already have 3 Yeah, that's the that's the curse. I don't have a spreadsheet per se because I tend to just sort of wing a lot of the stuff I decide to tackle. But I have also quite the backlog. Like just and not even like for the channel either. Like just for like games I wanted to like get into in general. And my biggest enemy in attempting that is my constant back and forth between them. You know, I can never stay on one game for like that long. Sometimes I do it when I'm feeling like dedicated enough for it. But then other times it's like, I'm working on this game, but I feel like playing this one instead, so I drop the current game and pick up something else, which by itself wouldn't really be that big of a problem if it weren't for the backlog. I think the most impressive thing I've done in respect to that is I actually finished Final Fantasy 1 through 4 back to back, and in addition to that, this is when FF16 was new. I slid 16 in there in between 2 and 3, so I finished that also, and still went right back into 3 after I had finished Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 16. And I actually started FF5 because my intention was to go through the entire pixel remasters, and I got like maybe a quarter of the way in for FF5 before I decided I had enough. Then again, I was also shooting for the 100% as well, which for FF5 is ridiculous. Oh my god. Shit like all of the pixel remasters have achievements like get all the treasure chests, complete the bestiary, shit like that. I did that fairly easily with the first 4 games. With use of a guide, because there wasn't a chance in hell I was going to find all that shit on my own. Not in a million years. But with FF5, there was like a way more stuff added on top of that. There was shit like blue magic, right? Because that was job class system. You get all blue magic, and that requires having a blue mage, obviously, and basically get hit with the skill. And some of them are pretty fucking hard to get. And even some of the more mundane stuff, like getting all treasure chests, easily missable, easy to fuck up if you mess up certain sequences in the game. A big one for me was, what's it called? I forgot the name of the castle, but it's the one with the fire crystal, where it blows up and you have to escape with a timer. There's chests and enemy types in there that you need for both achievements for bestiary and treasure chests. But you're timed at the same time to escape from the area, so if you get backed up at some point, there's a good chance you're going to have to restart. And there's a boss fight right after that too, with the timer still going. Very tight window, and if you fuck up, you have to restart the save.
It's wonderful. Not just the flavor, but the aroma too.
I remember that giving me a very particularly hard time.
The aroma comes from dried fruit peels.
That's peculiar. After just
Same, I often switch games and then forget I've been playing a game until 6 months later. Completely forgot what the story was about. I have to restart. Yeah. I'm lucky that I don't really need to restart the whole thing oftentimes, because usually all it takes for me is just, okay, this is where I'm at, this is the stuff that's going on at this point in the game, and then my memory sort of starts flooding back a bit. Very grateful to not ever have had to restart the story over. That sucks. That's gotta be soul crushing. I would hate for that to happen to me.
A most excellent rhythm.
But yeah, even to this day, I'm still on, as far as the pixel remasters go, I'm still on FF5. I haven't picked it up since I last attempted it, which was like a couple of months back actually. And then there's other games too, like I've tried on a couple of occasions to like get pretty far into Kingdom Hearts, and the game's great, really fucking good. Just never got very far in it. There was like multiple points where I would like get sort of, because I'm still fairly new to it. A couple of points where I would just sort of say, okay, either here's a good stopping point, I'll come back to it later, or man, this place got me stumped, I'll come back to it later. Big one in KH1 was fucking Atlantis. I hated Atlantis in the KH1, did not care for it.
I feel much stronger.
Easily the worst Disney World rep in that game. I did like Halloween Town though. That was fun. Ooh, another Ivy treasure. Damn, there's two of them.
Finish them quickly.
Ah, fuck. Alvin, Breaker!
Over already?
I know I'm not paired with you, but still, please do it. Ah, come on. There we are. Black Dog's Tail. Wearing it right, and this could look more like a cat's tail. Wait, no it couldn't, sorry. It's okay, game, I forgive you. Started FF9 a few days ago because of Dawn Trail, and it's way better than I expected. Oh yeah, I hear a lot of good stuff coming out of FF9. Which is interesting because FF9 is kind of like... FF9 is kind of in a weird spot as far as its reputation in the broader Final Fantasy community, because it's always people will always fall into one of two camps. I've noticed either they played FF9 and it's like their top 3, if not their most favorite Final Fantasy of all time, or they've never even given it a second look, and it's like, oh hey, FF9, it exists, it's another number to add. Anyway, back to 10 or 7 or whichever other Final Fantasy they're talking about. Yeah, it's a very interesting spot. I think very unique to it actually too. Because even with other Final Fantasies that aren't as well known, like 5, you don't really see people praise it so highly like how they do FF9. So 5 is sort of yeah, it exists. If you like the job system, it's good for you. But other than that, you know, not really much of, in the way of substance. Alright, I think we got everything here. We can head on to the Premier Gorge. I was a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, but after 3 they completely fed the story and completely lost... Oh, wow. Yeah, I hear that about 3. I'm interested in seeing it for myself. As soon as I fucking finish 1. And then all the other ones in between. Yeah, I hear a lot of interesting stuff about 3. And I can't really say anything about it because A, I haven't really touched 3 like that, and B, I'm not completely familiar with the Kingdom Hearts story either, as a result of lack of experience. But I am interested to see what, you know, whenever I do get around to it, I'm interested to see how it is on the ground, so to speak. That looks like... Yeah, that's about all the items here. Yep. Go to the dungeon. Then there's you know what? I'm actually lucky kind of with Persona because I actually did manage to complete most of that series, which is interesting because well, for Final Fantasy it's easy for me to explain why I haven't finished most of them because there's so many of them. I finished a handful of them. Not all of them, obviously. Again, there's a lot of them. Kingdom Hearts, same kind of, but not so much. And then there's Persona, which I have extensive time in.
I don't even have hands.
Because I finished, ooh, crossbow. As I finished 5 Royal. That was my first one. Went back, played 4 Golden. That was the next one not counting the spin-offs, by the way, because I actually went over to Strikers after that.
I suppose they don't want people seeing what they're up to.
Highly recommend if you have the chance, play 358 by 2 days on the DS. The story hits way harder and that way. The movie they made for the PS3, PS4 is just a boring slop. Oh, really? Damn. Isn't 358 by 2 that's also in the collection, is it not? Like the game proper? If I recall right?
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Very well.
Or is it like a remaster of sorts?
Thanks.
Because they did that for Coded as well. And I think Birth by Sleep? I'm not really sure. Taking the bait. Shoot him. Damn. Dude, when the hell did you... Jesus.
How did he dodge that?
That's a good question, actually. How did you do it?
What?
Damn. Decapitated him. Effectively. If this wasn't a T-14 game.
Thank you.
Sudden dramatic saves are my specialty. It's a mercenary thing.
He has experience in that field.
That feeling again. The same one from Fenmont.
What?
New wacky machine. They made 3 collections, always 2 playable, 1 movie. Oh, okay. That's weird. So, because I know, like,
Tear your hand right off.
This device is just like the one
they
that killed
combined the
Professor
first 2 collections, 1.5 and 2.5, because those used to be separated back in the day, but they combined them since. So for 1.5, it's Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and fuck, I don't know what the third one is.
A bit of knowledge is a big danger to these people.
The channeling circle.
Okay, yeah, here. Oh, you already got it set up for me. 1.5 is KH1 playable Chain of Memories and playable recoded movie. Okay, and then 2.5 is KH2 playable Birth by Sleep, playable. Oh wait, I read that wrong. KH1 and Chain of Memories are playable, recoded as a movie. 2.5 is KH2 and Birth by Sleep being playable, but 358 by 2 days is a movie. And then 2.8 is Dream Drop Distance, playable. 0.2, that's Birth by Sleep still, right? Or like a different, like, add-on to it of some kind? And then a phone game movie. I remember the phone game movie. I remember opening up,
Whatever this crazy experiment is.
I remember opening 2.8, noticing, first thing I noticed when I booted up 2.8 was, man, there's a lot less stuff here than the first collection. But, you know, little did I know that was just the actual first two collections combined. But yeah, that makes sense. Phone game movie. I kind of get it for the phone game, because what is it? Union Cross, right? Is that the one? Because Union Cross was kind of funny in a way. I'm not sure. I mean, they could just outright remake it like they did for Chain of Memories, and I want to assume oh fuck. God damn it. Okay. Caught me off guard. Alright, we'll fight the wind gins and butterflies. Probably not weak to water though, are they? Yeah, no. I mean, they still do pretty good damage though. There we are. Alright, and what is it? Yeah, and I thought they had did that with Recoded, but I don't know. Because you know, actually, Coded is funny because what I found out about it was that it's as far as like the the collection is concerned, it's like a remake of a remake of the original, because the original Coded was like a mobile phone game, and not like as I understand it, not like a Android iOS mobile game, but like a flip phone or something like that, BlackBerry maybe. But then there was Recoded for the DS, and that sort of brought that gameplay to a more... It brought that game to a more familiar setting as far as mechanics went, as I understand it. Made it into, we'll say, a proper game, to use layman term. Recoded is DS. Recoded DS is a remake of the phone. Yep. I wonder if that's any good. I'm actually very interested in how... Oh, that's our Peachberry Blossom, by the way. We need that for the quest. I'm actually very interested to see how some of these other, like, the non-numbered games, discounting 358 by 2, are handled gameplay-wise. Because I know Chain of Memories has a weird gimmick with, like, cards, right? And I think I'm led to believe that some of the other titles have a similar gimmick thing going on. I'm not really for sure on that, though, because I haven't seen much of them, gameplay-wise. Save right here, just in case. Not that I need it. Alright. You know, it's a good thing that Kingdom Hearts finally made its way to Steam as of late. I actually have all the collections, and 3, on Steam. And I did play a little bit more of 1. Granted, I had to restart 1 because of the fact that it's on Steam and not the original console I played it on, which was the PS4 version. Also, I got a funny story. I got a copy of the 1.5 and 2.5 collection from like a pawn shop one time, and the disc was a Japanese disc, but the box was a US box. So I was a bit duped. The moral of the story is check the discs if possible for games you buy that aren't brand new. I booted up the game thinking like, okay, yeah, I can pick up right where I left off. and then you know it's all hunky dory. Because I got as far as Neverland. That's where I actually last left off in KH1. But then booted up the game. Oh geez, there's Japanese text. That's oof. That's not my language. And of course there's no language change settings for some reason, so that was kind of a flop. But again, just in time for fucking Kingdom Hearts to be released on Steam, so I got it there now. Every game is a gimmick, but Chain of Memories is by far the weirdest. Most others play as 1 and 2. Oh, except for Melody Memories, that's the rhythm game that you have to play for lore. Yeah, I actually did try Melody Memory once, just to see what it was like, because I was going through some rhythm games one time. I was playing, like, I played that Final Fantasy rhythm game. I actually kind of liked that. I did not like the Persona rhythm games, the dancing games. Did care for those. So I thought, okay, well, let's see what Kingdom Hearts has as far as rhythm games goes. That one's by far the weirdest one out of the bunch. Because of the fact that it's very, like gameplay-wise, it's very not standard rhythm game stuff. Kind of like a weird mishmash of Kingdom Hearts gameplay and actual rhythm game stuff. That's definitely something that I have to get used to. Also, that game's fucking massive. There's a lot of shit in it, as far as, like, music and levels and all that. But I hear as far as the timeline goes, Melody of Memories is the most up-to-date. Discounting 4, because 4 hasn't come out yet. I hear that one's, like, the most recent in, like, the Kingdom Hearts, we'll say, timeline. I know there's a Ifrit treasure around here somewhere too, in the gorge. I'm sorry, Tifo. You have to sit back. This is a Rowan quest. You have no relevance. Yet. I bet someone leveled up when I wasn't looking. Yep, someone leveled up while I wasn't looking. Let's see, not Jude, not Mila, not Alvin, but Elise, oh wow. Alright. Chicken Run, that's actually pretty useful if you're not up to date on your skills or equipment. Tipo-copter. Moral support. Morale support. That's what that says. Fun fact, the Final Fantasy Theatrhythm game, there is also a Dragon Quest version on 3DS. You don't really need to be able to read for rhythm game, and the 3DS is region free. Really? Okay. Is it like, I've never heard of that actually. The Dragon Quest rhythm game on 3DS. Might be just because I haven't really looked at it extensively. That specific part of that library. We'll give him a result too. Cause I know there's a bunch of Dragon Quest like spin-offs, builders. I think there's one called Dungeons. I think. Probably not, maybe. Sounds like it exists, at the very least. Okay, we just came down from here. I think it's around here, actually. No, no, chest. I forgot to say it's Japanese exclusive. Okay, that's probably why I never heard of it then. That would make sense. Speaking of, by the way, Dragon Quest, that's another series I really want to get into, but add that to the... I have to keep telling it to get back in line. Because, there's like a whole bunch of other stuff I want to play first. I have, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 on Switch. I think those are... I don't hear too many people talk about them. I assume they're decent remasters of some kind. I played, like, a minute of Dragon Quest 1. So not really enough for me to have a proper opinion on it, other than, hey, it's an NES RPG. Which is a piece of information I already knew. Come on, give me another one. Yes! Alright, nice. Nice. On recent consoles, you have Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, a warrior-style game, Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2, Minecraft clones, and 2 Monster Joker games that are Pokemon clones. Really? Pokemon clones? That's interesting. Okay. 1 and 2 are very basic. They're doing 1, 2, and 3 2.5 HD remake soon. Yeah, I heard about that. I saw that at the last Nintendo Direct. That was really cool. I might actually get that. It's kind of, I don't know if there's a reason for it, other than the fact that 3 just has, I think, more significance overall compared to the first 2 games. I hear it was very big in Japan. Like, cultural phenomena big. So that might be a factor as to why they're, like, doing 3 separately, but, like, packaging 1 and 2 together. It's an interesting choice, but ultimately one I kind of can't really complain too much about. Alright, there we go. Oh, you also have Dragon Quest Dai, Infinity Scratch, or something. It's based on an old manga. I heard about Dragon Quest Dai. That's is there like an anime for it as well? If I recall right. I think I remember hearing something about that. Makes sense though for there to be a manga series for Dragon Quest. I mean, you got Dragon Quest 3, which again, as I understand it, in Japan was like the second coming of Christ during its release years. And you have Akira Toriyama as the entire series' art director, effectively. So, you know, that's a pretty big deal. Oh, hey, there it is. Got a headband. Nice. I don't think there's anything else down there, though. Oh, Mila. Oh, and Alvin. Wow. Alright, what was I getting here? Bolt Strike, maybe? Yeah, Bolt Strike. If you start up 3 on your Switch, you will notice it's way higher quality than 1 and 2. It's also the first in the series with a real, stupid heart icons in the way. Real story and stuff. Really? I kind of figured, because, with, when they announced the 2.5 remasters during the last Direct, they sort of bundled, like, the first 3 games is like the, what is it, the something, the something saga. I forgot what it's called. I forgot his name. So I kind of assumed 1 and 2 had something to do with it, as far as plot goes. Aerial dash, eh. Aerial backstab, ah, fuck it. Fuck it, we'll get Temptation. Should have poured that in SCP, actually. Oh no, SP's good, actually. Yeah, Dai has an anime. I think in total there's 4 different Dragon Quest manga series. Really? 4? That's interesting. I gotta wonder now. So is Dragon Quest like as a whole kind of I imagine the story throughout the games are fairly segmented, separate from each other, with the exception of the ones that are taking plot elements from past games and directly continuing off of them, or just using their material for a, we'll say, a serious story. Because again, 1 through 3, that has its own label to it, the something saga. And I assume other games have that similar structure. I want to assume that, at least. Hell yeah, strong arm. For the first collection, they combined the first 3 games because it's in the same land. 1 and 2 you play as the descendants of the protagonists of 3. Really? That is an interesting chronological set of events. That's almost on the same tier as like Castlevania stuff, with how they handle protagonists between games. I bet that threw a lot of people for a loop too when they played 3. Like, yeah, the guys you were playing as in the first 2 games, they're like years after, and you didn't even know it because those 3 didn't exist at the time.
I will take care of this. All right, fantastic.
Oh, will that hit? Oh, wow, it does. Nice. Except for the first 3, they are all separate as far as I know, like the Final Fantasy games. Okay. That's okay. That's interesting. Kind of a weird comparison to pull from. I think Fire Emblem does something similar too, right? Where they sort of have story arcs between games like that. But like they're all still well connected, or at the very least loosely connected, so they're not like, oh, this is a completely different universe or something like that. Let's see, is there anything below? Yes, there is. There's stuff way down there. Alright, before we head that way, let's head down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Spiky tortoise. There. Not much use from Auto Magic Guard, I don't think. Not too many enemies here that use... Well, no. The wind gens and the butterflies, I think, are primarily art users. Then again, though, I haven't really gone on my way to check. Can't really talk on Fire Emblem. I've only played half of 2 games. Well, that's better than me, because I played, like, 5% of 1 game, and it's, like, the most recent one in the series. I picked up, Fire Emblem Engage, because I thought, okay, yeah, I need a Fire Emblem game in my Switch collection. That'd be really nice. And I figured, okay, yeah, we'll do Engage. I hear 3 Houses is really good, though. Like, amongst, people who are more familiar with Fire Emblem, I hear that game gets a lot of praise. I know 3 Houses has a sequel, and they released 3 different versions of the same game, like Pokemon does in this 3DS. Yeah, was it the Awakening series, was it called? I think Fire Emblem Awakening. I don't remember people liking that too much. As I recall, I don't think there was a lot of fans of that decision. That, and plus I hear the game in question or the games in question weren't as we'll say high quality as some of the others in the series.
Very impressive. You too. I believe we should.
Probably the worst part is the fact that I own most Fire Emblem games. Oh wow, really? Damn. You know what though? I get it. I get it. If I had like every game of every franchise I wanted to own right now, I would not get to most of them for a long time. Fire Emblem would be included. Skill Seal. This is the first time I'm getting hit by this. This is no arts, basically. Does this say after battle? It sure does. Alright, let's fix that. Fuck. Okay, there we are. Oh, that's right. I was using syrup bottle. That's the wrong one. Yeah, we want combo voltage. And we may as well sort of work on this Talon Storm over here. It's worthwhile. Expand the warp. Any new skills we can use? Ah, yeah, we can. Let's see. I do like, we'll have to save Assault too. The Assault skills take a lot of fucking SP. Focus on the smaller ones that are more practical. Like Cross Counter and Combo Voltage. And Downburst. Wow, really? One skill? Damn. And I'll pocket the rest. Give me a little Assault. Aerial Voltage. Alvin. I guess we can do Safety Net. Well, I don't know. Charge Plus is kind of tempting. Yeah, we'll do Safety Net. I don't think I've even looked at rolling skills yet. That's an L on my part. Oh no, I did do that earlier actually. Oh, so Assault, HP gain, and I think Combo Siphon. Yeah, I'll do Combo Siphon. We want Wizard. We love Tipo when Tipo's on. Good shit. Good stuff. Tipo combo support, that's good. I think we'll pocket the rest. Yeah, alright. That's good. That's decent. I'm also pretty lucky that I got most of the expensive ones when they were still cheap from somebody that stopped playing the games. When they say a lot of money, oh yeah. Especially a lot of Nintendo series, Fire Emblem included. That's gonna be those are gonna be rough to play just because of how difficult they are to come across. And then the ones you do find are like priced fucking ridiculously. Orange shell, good shit. At least with something like Xenoblade, it's not so bad. Most of that series is kind of already on like modern hardware. The only game from that franchise that you really have to worry about is like X, because that one's still stuck on like what, 3DS. So good luck getting that one. I think that's about everything we get down here. So now let's find that vine. There's a vine somewhere. Nice. I think we found everything down here. Curious about up here, though. I don't think I came up here. Oh boy, sounds like you haven't heard about the Xenoblade pre-sequel series yet. Oh, you know what? I made the assumption that like the other Xeno games weren't really all that related to Xenoblade specifically. I want to assume that I am gravely mistaken in that assumption. Because they all had that series is like Xeno broadly had some interesting has an interesting history because they swapped hands a lot of times, a number of times. Square did some stuff with them. Nintendo's currently doing stuff with them, and I think was it Bandai that had some games too? Or someone else. Oh, more peach flavored possums. Oh shit. Alvin, breaker. Hey, good shit. Good shit. There's more stuff down here, though. Oh, there is. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Come on this platform first. Oh, angry boy.
Here we go.
There you have 3, what's that say? Xeno Saga games and 1 Xeno Chronicles. Yeah, I think, Xeno Saga, that was developed by Square, right? I think that's the one that was done by Square.
I hope I can get better.
Don't worry.
What is up here? I am curious, though. I mean, oh, and another knife treasure. I'm kind of curious about their connection. Because I don't know if there's any...
Be fine.
Now, this is coming from someone who hasn't touched a Xeno game at all. Like, period. Not even for, like, a moment. Never got the opportunity to at the moment. But I am kind of curious to know what the connection between them is. 'Cause I don't know if that's an aspect that's, like, really emphasized so much. At least from a distance, I'm not sure of it, if that's the case or not. Yeah, back when they were still Squaresoft. Yep. Remember because those were PS2 titles, weren't they? Oh fuck. Breaker. Hell yeah. So then, who did Chronicles? Because there was a meme I saw one time, and it was like basically just listing like the different hands that had a part in making some of the games from the Xeno series. And I remember Nintendo, obviously, as the current like holder of the franchise, and I remember Square. But I do not remember who there was a third one. I don't remember who that was. And I want to assume those are the ones responsible for Chronicles. Maybe. Whoever the hell that was. I guess we'll jump down here. Make our way back. Or just make our way down. Whee! And broken legs.
Don't get killed.
Sword bees! Yeah, new variant, finally. And angry tortoise. Okay. Oh, Rowan's hit was seal skill. Fuck. He's hit with mute.
Was this really the only way?
Let's fix that. There we are. Nice. Heal guard on that. What does that do again? Magic guard. Heal HP, stuff recovery. I misspoke. Xeno Chronicles doesn't exist. The correct name is Xenoblade Chronicles, so the first Xenoblade game. The one I was thinking of, the Xenogears. Yes, Xenogears. I remember that name. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. You wouldn't be blamed for it, I'll be honest with you. That sounds like it's something that it does exist. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X? Chronicles? Oh, wait. Oh, my God. There's so many Xenos. Okay, Chronicles. That's the Nintendo one. I can't believe I let that. I can't believe I let that one slide too, because that's the one that's the most recognizable one to me. I should be ashamed of myself. Can't believe I didn't catch that. Yeah, see, Chronicles is the Nintendo one, and then Xenogears, I think Square Enix. That's another one too, though. Alright, I think there was at least. Damn! Struck with lightning. Good shit.
Yeah. Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Shiny object. Gotta get it. This way, Mr. Winjin. I like how the cacti in this area have like scary ghost faces on them. That's kind of cute.
A most excellent rhythm.
Okay, that's all for this. Oh, what? No, there's one more. More peach berry blossom. I mentioned earlier that the peach berries would be easy to find, and this is exactly what I was referring to. The trail leading up to Burmia Gorge and Burmia Gorge itself, easy easy peach berry stuff. And lavender. Sweet, sweet lavender. Ah, yes. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, Xenogears is square, Xenoblade... Ah, fuck. Xenogears is square, Xenosaga is Bandai, and Xenoblade is Nintendo. That's what it is. I will probably forget the order of that by the next day, because of the fact that they all have Xeno in the name, and I'm going to get confused again. But it's worthwhile for momentary knowledge. And the only way I'm going to learn my lesson is if I sit down and play a Xeno game myself. Which I do hope to do sometime. I'll at least remember the Xenoblade.
A fantastic victory.
Ooh, sack. I don't think there's anything else up here. Down we go. You know what's an RPG series that is sparsely discussed and yet has always kind of fascinated me a little bit? Phantasy Star. I remember being somewhat involved with it, like on various Genesis game collections. They'd have like Phantasy Star 4 or something like that on there. And the last time I tried it, I think was also 4 via the Genesis emulator on Switch Online. Tried it for a bit. Very close, gameplay-wise, very closely related to Dragon Quest, it seems. Finished Xenoblade 1 recently, in my opinion. It was a snooze fest. There was only one character I like. Oh, really? I mean, if nothing else, I'm mostly interested in how the gameplay is. This is the highest spot, I think. Okay, yeah, we want to come down here then.
Was that truly necessary? My back is barely holding up as it is.
Sure it was. Okay, let's head on over here. Northeast region. Let's do it. Oh, scary circle. Play the DS game to death. Was there a... We're talking like OG DS, right? Not 3DS? Recently finished the first Phantasy Star game. How was that? I'm curious. Xenoblade 1 gameplay, very MMO. Ah. Oh, so is it like MMO in the sense of, like how Final Fantasy XII is? Because if so, then yeah, I can see why it might not be as appealing. I played a little bit of FF12 and I was not impressed. Could have very easily just did the stuff that 10 did, but like tweak it up a bit. But they decided to pull like the gameplay from 11, the MMO, the first one, and turn it into a single-player adventure. Which, on paper, I guess, is but it's a very shaky idea, in my opinion, to begin with.
Hey, let me handle this. Nice one. Oh, we're done already?
Isn't that good?
I wasn't done playing around.
You're such a bully.
Simulated 1 gameplay is very much... Okay, I already read that. You press your skills and wait for them to recharge. Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly like 11 then, because 11's the same exact way. 14's a more modern example, but in both cases, it fits there because 11 and 14 are built to play that way. They're MMOs, so they're supposed to work that way. My main discrepancy with FF12 was that they took a gameplay that worked primarily in a multiplayer setting, and then didn't really, as far as I could tell, make it work so well in a single player experience. Both you and the monster have way too much HP too. Oh wow. Oh, so it's a grind. Okay. So that's damn. Okay. I hope then that if that's the case, I hope then that Xenoblade 2 and 3 tweak up a bit. Because that does sound pretty, yeah.
I'm getting pretty tired here. Are we even going the right way?
Because I like my RPGs to be one of two varieties for the most part, and a lot of the time they tend to stick with one of the two. Either I like my turn-based with elements of dungeon crawling and such, extra bells and whistles depending on your franchise, or I like my action game, heavier emphasis on combat and some secret third thing. I only really fancy MMO gameplay like that when it's an actual MMO. Because I have played both FF11 and FF14. I enjoyed them. But could not do it in 12. Because it was basically the same gameplay, more or less. Fantasy Star 1 was okay, but grindy, and I followed a guide to know what to do. The story was meh. Yeah. I almost kind of expect that from, like, Fantasy Star 1. The DS game I meant is the original DS, and to be clear, I meant the... Oh, okay, not... Right, I don't think there was actually a, Xeno game on the original DS, as far as I'm aware. Fantasy Star. There was... That's interesting, though. I didn't know there was a final... fuck. Look at me getting my words mixed up. I didn't know there was actually a Fantasy Star game on the DS, let alone an online one.
Good thinking. I shall cast a channeling circle on the erupting spirit energy. We may be able to ride it down safely, but only if we can maintain control.
So, are we gonna dive in?
Should have kept my mouth shut. We're only gonna get one chance to hit the core.
What are we waiting for? We have to save those citizens.
Right. There's no other way.
Your metal is inspiring.
Thanks, Rowan.
Young lady, will you wait here, please?
So what's, like, the Fantasy Star Online DS game like, then? There's no way it's like the
Tight, okay?
like Phantasy Star
Turbulent flight.
Online on like console and PC. Not a chance. Also one of the most coolest scenes in Tales of Xillia. One of my personal favorites.
There! Alvin, the core!
And of course it's an Alvin cool moment.
Need a hand?
Much obliged.
We saved the city. Good job, everybody.
There's Master Klein.
It wasn't really online, but it was a spin-off of the then Japan exclusive MMO. You could do local multiplayer though. Okay. Yeah, DS was definitely capable of that. I remember DS download play.
Are you alright?
I want to assume then it was kind of like
I dashed
sort of
off again.
gameplay-wise styled after the
I am
older
just glad
Phantasy
you're
Stars then.
safe.
Do you know if Noctigal is still here?
I came here
If it had, if it was an RPG in the first place. I don't even know if that was the case.
Took me captive.
I see.
Oh, I just hate this place. Let's get out.
The Spud's right. I'm getting bad vibes here.
Another monster who looks like a rock.
Watch out! Get back!
If only I had a nickel for every time that happened. I'd have 2 nickels. Scary moth bug. Let's kill it.
Oh no! What's that?
We're about to find out.
Did I upgrade my weapons? I don't know.
I sense a strong amount of spiritual energy
Oh.
emanating from
Oh, okay, cool.
Creating this thing.
Fuck.
Something's not right.
Wait, oh, I resist. Fuck.
You can analyze it after the battle.
Hey, he's weak to Earth, so we already got that covered pretty much. We're hitting power hits on him pretty consistently. Let's get that, let's get that poison off of us. That'd be nice. Boss type, of course, there's not really going to be an ideal. I am actually going to switch to Rowan because of that nifty art, ow. That nifty art defense. Also, do it. Oh my god, he missed. One more? No. We almost got him down, though. More hit? There we go, got him.
That was quite the
Going back to it years later, it was kind of boring, to be honest. Ah,
I don't believe it
the
evolved
worst fate that could befall a game.
That would mean
It's boring.
that wasn't too bad.
So this is experience.
I feel much stronger, bigger, and
Makes sense, though, I guess. I mean, you don't see anyone really talking about,
What you're doing?
you don't really see anyone talking about Phantasy Star DS, so
What?
They're
that would
little
explain it.
spirits. Oh, how wonderful.
Wowie kazowie!
It's an action combat game where you have multiple classes, the world, or just different themes, square rooms, and you accept missions to kill specific enemies with sometimes the bosses. Oh, okay. So you know what? That sounds like a glorified
Those lesser spirits.
Oh,
what do they call it? It's like a glorified
Dr. Sherrilton, these people had intolerable amounts of mana.
I'd say glorified chat room effectively. Because if you're doing like small menial tasks like that in like square rooms, might as well call that like proto VR chat or some shit.
Spirits were so beautiful.
I've never seen one before until now.
I've encountered some during my
Is the
time,
combat at least
but not
like
the numbers
decent?
you just witnessed.
Then you're just
I think
like
that'd be its
us.
only saving grace.
Indeed I am.
Rowan, thank you for taking my hand when we jumped.
You needn't thank me at all. I merely did what I'd do for any of my friends.
That's right, we're friends.
Yay! I never thought we'd make friends with someone much older.
You're very good with children.
No, not at all. I just know how to treat a lady.
And such a charmer as well.
I do get that a lot.
I bet you do.
Haha. Love that fucking interaction.
I'm sorry we put you in danger again.
It's okay.
You don't need to say that. We're friends now.
Are you sure? Even I get freaked out traveling with Mila sometimes.
You and me both. Hey, Elise, I bet we can find someplace nice and quiet for you to live around here. You'd be away from all this danger.
But I don't want to leave.
This is out of the blue. You got a line on someone who'd be willing to take her?
Well, not yet.
Don't go making promises you can't keep.
Good point.
So what's the plan, kid?
I'll figure something out. I promised Mila I would.
For Mila, huh?
Formula. So there's a couple of chests in here you can loot. I think like what, 2, 3 at most. Probably just 2. And I did go out of my way in previous saves to check the interior of these cells. There's not really anything in them. You'd think there'd be like a shiny object of some kind. There is not. But I'll go out of my way to check anyway. There's only like 4 of them. 5 maybe. Yep, all empty. So let's get the hell out of here. First though, level ups. It was okay. You can't talk in the game, but that's not really necessary for a local multiplayer online game with max 4 players. Figures, yeah. I mean, the DS, you know, everyone's already in the same room with you anyway. So yeah, that makes sense. Palm strike, hell yeah. And Mila. Let's get this skill here. Alright, temptation. Forgot about that. Haha. Aerial dash, aerial backstep. Those are kind of sister skills. Natural recovery. Yeah, that was better than the meditation one. I think we can, yep, we can shoot for this one. So now, I guess, since we're still on Phantasy Star then, any experience with Phantasy Star Online, like, proper? Because, I've only ever touched, the current iteration of Phantasy Star Online 2, the new Genesis version. And I liked what I played of it. I haven't touched it in a little while, though. But I don't think it was a bad game.
I've never seen a kid with anywhere near your master's level of skill.
Really? I was channeling the 4 when I was much younger.
You're a special case. Although it does sound like Elise here can channel spirits based on intuition alone, just like Mila.
You're really something.
You betcha! Jude knows what's what.
Remember that you're still a child, though. In combat, you must prioritize self-protection.
Okay.
Mila's just worried about you.
She's right. You be careful out there.
Yes, perhaps that's what I should have said. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, Mila. You're learning how to talk to children. Alright, we're pretty much done here then with Vermia Gorge. The very tippy top of the mountain that we were just at is actually one of the locations for the devil beasts. We'll probably swing by at some point. Exactly when? I couldn't say, but hopefully we don't actually miss the window for it. So here's hoping. Just saw apparently Tales of the World Radiant Mythology is a sub-series of the Tales of the World games. In total, there are 4 other Tales of the World games. Wow, 4? Damn. That's a lot. So, like, so there's 4 sub-series of the spin-off total. I want to assume each one has a fairly decent amount of games, maybe like 2 or 3, 4 at most, I want to assume. I mean, if they went out of their way to make that many sub-series of a spin-off, I want to assume they put some effort into it. I only played Phantasy Star 1 in the DS game. I did buy the sequel to the DS game on the PSP, though I haven't started it yet. Okay. Yeah, no, Phantasy Star Online 2 is effectively free these days. I don't think they charge for anything for it. There's in-game transactions, but nothing that's really, like, game-breaking as far as I'm aware of. And it doesn't have a subscription service either, so that's a plus. That way led to the Bering Gorge. Vermia Gorge. Yeah. Cutting through Colmore, by the way, because it's pretty short, and it's a chance for some more extra XP on the side. And more Jet Black Feathers. Ow! What? Oh, fucking asshole! Breaker! Hell yeah.
Far too easy.
Sorry if it wasn't clear. I mean, there are 4 other games in the World Series, not 4. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so there's the spin-off, and then there's 4 games in the spin-off. Gotcha. That did sound kind of funny, though, to have, like, a spin-off series, and then have 4 other spin-offs of the spin-off. Pretty wacky stuff. There are 7 world games total. Yeah, I'm bad at talking. So there are 7 world games total. Alright. I want to assume some of these are probably Japanese exclusive. Either that or I just never found out about them. Which is also a possibility.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
If we must. How unfortunate.
Oh, wow. None of them decided to block. Bang, that's something. Oh, but Mila and Rowan are poisoned. Poisoned. Ah. Let's fix that. Hello, Dressel.
Klein!
And all those people that have now been radicalized against their kingdom.
Someone get these people to a hospital.
Yes, sir.
We only got Tales of the World Radiant Mythology 1. Okay, so the other 6 are Japanese exclusive. That's interesting.
The doctors say all of the captured citizens will recover.
You have my deepest gratitude, everyone.
Mine too. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad everyone is okay.
Well then, we should be going.
Already? What's the rush?
We'll have to pass through Fort Gandala from here.
New location.
Gandala. Then your destination must be Fenmont.
Yes, I have unfinished business there.
How do you plan to pass through the fortress?
We'll just have to fight our way through.
Oh my god, I love the reaction.
Not the easiest of plans. I shall send men to infiltrate the base. They will facilitate your passage.
You sure you should be helping us? We are being chased by the military after all.
House Cheryl has never been particularly loyal to Noctigal. In fact, I just issued a formal complaint with the military and ordered their troops to withdraw.
Puts a lot of attention on you, mate.
We're pretty much on the verge of war.
Then we should take him up on his offer. It's certainly more appealing than a suicide charge.
I see. Very well. We accept your offer.
Excellent. After what you've done for my people, it is the least I can do. It will take some time to put the pieces in place, however. In the meantime, please, make yourselves at home. Rowan, please remain with our guests. Make certain they want for nothing.
As you wish, sir.
Thank you.
What? Hooray! Sleepover party with Dressel!
You got it.
You all must be tired. I will have rooms readied. Speak with me when you wish to retire.
Hell yeah.
And sorry
Finally
for
an
the
inn.
burden.
Alright. Can we go outside? Because I would like to upgrade my equipment. I want to assume that Tales of the World Radiant Mythology, that's still a mouthful, by the way. I want to assume it's more or less gameplay-wise the same as mainline Tales. So far, I haven't seen much deviation from it. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, right. Rowan's weapons now we have to take into account. Okay, well, first, we're going to expand the shop. Oh, wait, no. Before I do a damn thing, heading back here because of that quest with the peach berry blossom. And I am not about to accidentally sell away my peach berries. Happened to me once before, by the way. Sucked ass.
I brought what you asked for.
Now show us the cute pink thing.
This barely qualifies you as a pinkest amateur. Your next task is to bring us a peach elephant tusk.
A peach elephant tusk?
That sounds cute, but dangerous.
Giving up so soon? Well, that's up to you. The way of the pinkest is not for the faint of heart.
They're a cult, I tell you.
This is proving more difficult than I had anticipated.
You can do it, Elise.
Okay.
Ah,
I'll look
that's
for a
nice of
peach
Jude.
elephant tusk.
Alright, now we can sell the rest of our stuff. And by sell, I mean expand the shop. Right to Sherrilton.
Has everyone seen Sherrilton's famous windmill?
Actually, we haven't had a chance yet.
It's well worth your time. The view from the plaza is particularly striking.
Nice. There's a item here that I need to pick up. Boom. Pocket change. Nice. I believe we talked to this guy here then for that windmill stuff. Yeah, Radiant Mythology is the one I told you about in the beginning. Plays basically as the mainline series, except the characters, different games that appear in. Okay.
Boggles the mind.
As a servant of House Cheryl, may I ask what your business is here?
Oh, certainly. Forgive my intrusion. I was just observing the spirit arts that you use to turn the windmills.
Turn the windmills? What is he talking about?
I think I'll let Professor Jude field this one.
Well, the wind that makes Sherrilton's
Also, I
windmills
love
turn comes from
Alvin's
channeling
lines in
spirits.
this particular
The
scene.
spirit arts are cast in
So
a way
good.
that amplifies wind flow throughout the entire city, and the enhanced wind power is funneled toward the windmills that need it.
Remember, kids, this will be on the final.
Fascinating.
Wow, you really know your stuff. Hey, I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me with my research.
What are you looking into?
I'm studying spirit climb changes and how they're affected by spirit art usage. My plan is to gather data from Sherrilton with its heavy usage of spirit arts and compare that to data from Bermia Gorge, which has high levels of spirit climb variability.
That's an interesting idea.
I'm pretty interested myself. I say we help out.
Very well.
Great. Okay then. Could you use this spirit climb examination art at Bermia
Damn, if this list is
Gorge's
correct, there
highest point?
have been more than 20 Tales mobile games.
This
Oh my
research will
god.
significantly impact
20.
the future of Riza Maxia. I appreciate your help.
Name a franchise that has had more than that, mobile game-wise. I can't think of one. Wow. Yep. And the pigeons blocked my way. Damn. That's insane. 20. I bet there's like a list somewhere and it's fucking massive. Pretty sure you already found it. I saw that Echor I said I was gonna keep. Whoopsie. Have we found a poison stinger yet? There's still that quest for it. Pretty sure I already sold it. If I did have it, I already sold it off. But it's so well. We'll probably find another spot for it. Alright, let's see. New weapons. What do we got? So far something new for everyone except for Alvin and Elise. Fair enough. Yep, and Alvin. Also, this sword looks pretty cool. It looks like a circuit board. That's pretty badass, actually. I dig that. But I'm guessing most barely qualify as games. Yeah, I'd imagine that being the case. There's no way you have that many, and it... As much as it sucks to say, there's no way you have that many, and it be of much substance at the end of the day. I don't think that's really possible like that. Okay, armor. We want armor as well. Alright, we got some nice stuff. Alright, starting off with Battle Guard. Oh, nice. Okay, even more new stuff. Alright, Elven Coat. Now this is interesting. Mila and Rowan use the same armor type, so I have to buy 2 of each. Alvin... Okay. Okay, this is an interesting bit with Rowan here. We can prioritize for the headgear, physical defense or art defense. I'm thinking it might be a good idea to do. If I wanted to balance it out better, we would do physical. But if we wanted to put all of our eggs in one basket, we could say art. But I'm not sure. I might go with the hard hat though, just because it's a little, well, it's not even cheaper. It's a little more expensive. Okay, well, let's start from the top then. Elven coat for Mila and Rowan. I am out of money, and let's sell some shit. As much as you can, anyway. Armor for Alvin. And we can cover the torso. Not so much the headgear. Headgear will have to wait. I guess as long as we got the torso stuff, we're fine. Yeah, when do I have all that? Well, we can get a piece of torso. Not torso. Oh, fuck. We can get one piece of headgear. Maybe two. Whoops. And... well, no, actually just one. Okay. Alright, I think that's about it then for the weapon stuff. Alright, we can actually go ahead and do that quest with the spirit climb thing. So we'll head over to Burbina Gorge really quickly. I'll probably use the world map actually. And that's only because I'm lazy. Yeah, 3 separate times we have to climb this thing. That's not even the right way. Yeah, it's this way. Oh. Oh, I did miss one item. Wow. And it's more peach berries. I missed 2 items as well, actually. That's embarrassing. Let's see. So any other franchises? Are we looking into? You know, I picked the wrong time to do this armor upgrade. Well, I picked the wrong time to do this specific quest. Either I should have waited for the armor weapon upgrades, or I should have just did this first when I had the chance. I mean, the damage output itself is higher, but they resist the elements attached to it. This is little wind stuff now. They're immune to it. Well, not immune, but they're resistant to it. Didn't even think about that. Who will? Yes, who will fish Rowan, actually? What a surprise, there is a Old Tales card game. Really? Card game, huh? What kind of card game are you talking? Yeah, that could mean a variety of stuff. This way, toward pole. Boom. But the bird... Yeah, butterfly shell, I guess went too. Sorry, Jude, I'm sorry. I sold all your actually good weapon. I didn't take into consideration the enemies here were fucking weak to earth.
Understood. Very impressive. You too. I believe we show great promise.
I began playing the Y series, and I want to try the Trail series. It's both a very long series, yeah. So that's actually, I've had my eyes on the Y series. It is pronounced Wise, right? I want to make sure I get that right. Like, I have no idea. I'm lost when it comes to that pronunciation. Okay, so I do have to go this way, I think. And I heard about trails fairly recently. There's a lot of people on the good old internet that have been talking about it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Rowan. Oh, I can't do arts. I can't do arts. Hang on. We need items for this now. Oh, I can't do items either, can I? It's a complete seal. This is bad. This is really bad. Just have to power through it. Wow. Looks like a game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic Hearthstone. Hearthstone. As far as I know, it's pronounced eyes. Like eyes? As in like a thing I see out of? Or is it ice? As in ice cubes? Art seal. Oh boy, this shit sucks. This is a this is a bad thing to be hit by. Character can't use arts, yeah. Yeah, I was always uncertain about the pronunciation of that. There's a lot of items I've missed up here, actually. I don't even know if I explored this area properly.
Here we go. It's not working. Understood. That's one. Got it. Demonic chaos. All right. Nice one. That's one. Got it. Demonic chaos.
Far too easy. Excellent.
Or is it pronounced ease? Like a like the wrong damn letter.
Alright, not bad.
That'd be pretty funny if that were the case. Death kneel, okay. We'll get the physical stat up a little bit. Oh, is that... Wait, that's not physical. That's psychic. Oh, shit. I keep getting those mixed up. It's bad for my brain. I completely neglected the skill. Chivalry. Shame on me. Not eyes, but like Y in Capuchini. So like he? I'm going back and forth on this, I'm so sorry.
will guard you from incoming arts. The key to victory. Rowan, they won't get through. All right, fantastic.
Beating their shit in one slow point at a time. There we are.
Don't you forget it.
There's an item here I didn't get either. But now I have it. I think we're going this way. Yeah, we're going that way. Yep, this way, then climbing up. Are the bees immune to wind also? I imagine they are. Oh, okay, so ease. Okay, that's weird. But funny, like I said, because it's got the letter Y in it, but it's pronounced like the letter E. Kind of. Pronounced like the letter E. Aw, 1 point away for Rowan. Damn, that sucks.
Forward. Always one. It's not working.
Breaker, saving the day. Nice.
Far too easy.
There's always room for improvement.
So I guess moving away from the pronunciation of the whole franchise. So it's 'cause I haven't looked at gameplay extensively for that game either, or that series in general. So you said it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Hearthstone. I'm not familiar with that last one. But I do get the impression that it's card-based then. Point conversion. I don't remember using that one very often. Cute spellcasting. That's actually not bad. I'll take that.
Here we go. It's not working. It's not working.
Fuck. Alright, we can at least spam this. Or they all die anyway. Fun experience I had with the Trails series is that when I didn't know the Tales series that well, I bought Trails in the Sky. I'm misreading it as Tales in the Sky and thinking it was part of the Tales series. Oh wow, really? You know, I kind of did sort of fall for a similar trap when I first heard it, Trails also. Because from a distance it does look like Tales. And by the time I heard about Trails, I was already somewhat familiar with Tales. So I was like, oh, well, Tales game. Started up and realized it was not a Tales game, and I got extremely disappointed, shut it off, and never touched it again. Oh, wow. Never again? Like, even to this day?
A most excellent rhythm.
Luckily it was only like $8. Oh, wow. Which Trails game was it? If you, oh, it was, no, you already answered that. Don't answer it again. That's me being stupid. It's up here. Well, hey, at least it was pretty cheap. I wonder, I imagine you have intentions of going back to it? If you haven't already. Igneous Crush! Holy shit! That's a new one. I think that looks for a different art, though. But Igneous Crush is pretty good. Which art was that, though? Which one? Ah, fuck. I don't remember which art it was. I bet it was this one. Yeah, okay, it's the side circle art. Okay. That's cool, though. Meal's reward.
Saved by Rowan once again.
Hearthstone is a digital-only card game made by Blizzard. Ooh. Oh, okay. I did hear, we'll say whispers about it before. Then I still know next to nothing about it, though.
Oh, we should.
Thank you, honored elder.
Oh my, no need for that. This is getting a little embarrassing.
Very well then. I'll simply pat you on the head. You did good.
Mila? Rowan isn't a child.
That takes me back to my youth. Such happy memories. I'll keep doing my best.
Good job, Rowan.
It's actually working?
Good job, Mila. Well, I'm planning to play the series, and that is literally the first game in the series I'll be starting to put up in the next months. Okay, gotcha. Trails has been saved. Bringing it back, baby.
This is a good enough spot to use that spirit climb examination art?
Sure. Looks good to me.
It seems ideal, in fact. Here, allow me.
I guess between Ease and Trails, I'm sooner to pick up Ease, only because that's the one I've heard a little bit more about.
What, that was it?
Not saying much, but I am like 0.1% more familiar with it than I am with Trails.
It sounds like it could take a while before it's done.
So it's both boring and time-consuming.
That's just how science is.
That's not the stirring denial I expected from our honor student.
Whatever.
The spirits have done their job.
Wow, Jude,
Let's go
damn.
back to Shelton.
A little sassy there. Nice.
We should report back to the naturalist in Sherrilton.
Thanks, dude. We could jump down. Or, alternatively, we can just go back to Sherrilton. And that'll just save us the whole trip. We already got this item before, but I'm getting it again. Because it respawns. And I need all that shit for my, shop expansion.
We used the art in Burmia Gorge, just like you asked.
Wonderful, thank you. Now I can document the connections between my Sherrilton data and your Burmia Gorge data.
You know, I find it pretty hard to imagine that human spirit arts could affect a spirit climb that much.
I used to think so too, but Burmia Gorge's spirit climb changed dramatically right after these windmills.
Climate change in my Tales game.
Believe that Fenmont's expanding night climb may be
Insane.
connected to its urbanization
In
as
my
well.
opinion, Ease 8 had very strong base story-wise. Very strong base story-wise on the girl's side, but the end was just wasted potential. Ah, okay. Yeah, that sucks. To have the game drop the ball in the end like that.
I imagine that was his true calling.
Whoever heard of a kid who actually likes studying?
But Alvin, you travel with
Glad I
one.
was able to help you with your research.
You were an enormous help. If I find out anything interesting, I'll let you know.
You know, a lot of the time, something I have to figure out for series like Ease and Trails is what platform am I going to own them on? I'm lucky with games like Dragon Quest, where the answer is fairly obvious. It's going to be Nintendo, because that's where most of the games are anyway. Even to this day. And apparently Dragon Quest XI's definitive version, as far as like the community is concerned, is the Switch version. So, answer my question there for me.
Did you come here from Azul?
But, you know, something like Ys, not really sure. There's a lot of options. I can get on PlayStation, I can get on Switch. I think it's on Steam also. But I haven't really looked into, like, which one's kind of the best one to go for.
But now, with all these new regulations, it's almost impossible to do business. I've heard things are getting weird at Fort Gandala, too. I hear they're working on some kind of big-time spirit art.
I gotta go see you next week. Oh, hey, before you head out, I saw, like, last minute, the last time you were here, that you wanted my, Discord. If you're still interested in that, it's just the same username as my, YouTube, SuperBrat40. So you can add me, and thanks for stopping by. I think I'm about to wrap up the stream anyway. We hit the 2.5 hour mark.
Hey, this could be the business opportunity of a lifetime. I'm sure it's possible.
But the people who got greedy during the last war were the first ones to die.
Yeah, you're right. These new inspections have been pretty devastating to our business already.
Hey, don't let it get you down. War isn't a certainty yet.
War, huh?
War and taxes. Lovely. Alright, let's see if there... Okay, we can do some Liliamorph stuff. Jude leveled up. We're gonna get Fang Death. And force some stuff in one of the outer rings. Which one, though, is the question. Quick Recover? That's not bad. Sunspark. Actually, you know what? I might just pour it in Quick Recover. Specifically the Strength stat. Just to have that pumped up. Mila, no. Alvin, no. Rowan, no. And Elise, no. Alright, cool. Alright. I think we're gonna head our way back over to the manor. And then... probably call it apart. Cheryl used to be a separate nation, but 20 years ago, with the Fane family in control of Rashigal. Oh, Fen family, not Fane. Fen. Sherrilton chose the path of unity, and the two countries became one. See, there was more countries, but now there's only two. Since Sherrilton joined peacefully, it was recognized as an autonomous province within its own independent government. With its own independent government. We, people of Sherrilton, are proud of our special status. Very nice. Happy for you, man. 11 first released on PS4, then released on Switch with extra content. Then they released the Switch version on PS4 with better performance. Ah, okay. So that's what, like, what, that's what the S part is in the title. Echoes of something, right? I'll probably still end up picking it up. What in the hell is that sentence? I'll probably still end up picking it up on Switch. Just because of consistency with my platforming choice. I try not to have my franchises be split apart on different platforms very often. But if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. Alright, this is where I'm calling it apart. Keep the stream here going for just a tad longer because I know there's a delay between chat and myself. It sucks, but, you know, probably lose skills actually in the meantime. we want Combo Siphon. And I think I could actually afford to get Assault 2 now. Yeah, that's cool. Mila, I don't think there's much new here. Stable Shift, it's pretty useful, I think. And that's about it. Alvin, you got some stuff to work with here, actually. Pretty interesting stuff, too. Okay, Astral Recovery. Setting off. Okay, so this is more useful than Medicinal Meditation, so yeah, we're gonna pick that up. Pocket the rest. For Rowan, got quite a bit here too, actually. We want... where's the really OP one? Maybe I already have it? Oh yeah, I do already have it. That was Absolute Reduction I was referring to. I'll take, Reduction. And I'll take TP Gain and Combo Support plus Strong Arm. For Elise, we'll take... We'll finally give her Assault, and then pour this, if we can, into Morale Support. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, saving one last time, and then that'll be it for good, for this part. Awesome. Alright. So yeah, thanks for showing up. And let's see, come back to this next week. Sunday or Saturday. One of those two. So yeah, have a good day, and even, or night, whatever time it is. And I'll see you next time.